Hello everyone, and welcome to another OddsForecaster video. We hope that everybody had a great holiday. Happy New Year. As some of you already know, we have updated our website, and now we have completed an upgrade to our infrastructure. We installed multiple servers to provide more stability, increase the speed of our algorithms, which boosts the accuracy even more. And we also added a new service called the Fair Value Exacta Board, which we'll cover in another video. We are going to start the year off with a series of new videos. One, to assist in better understanding our software, and two, how it applies to both trading and betting. We had an awesome response to our 2-week free access program in December, and we were very happy with the results. We got a lot of questions, and in this video we'll discuss some of those questions and of course why our service works so well that some can't believe it. We've got questions like, how can this possibly work? Is it a gimmick? And I get it. I totally understand the skeptics. And you should be skeptical of anything on the internet. And we turned around a lot of skeptics. And I personally enjoy that part the best. Why? Because it works. But like anything new, you have to understand how it works and do a little homework testing it out. We offer a lot of free trials, so give it a try, give it a little time, and I guarantee you, the opportunities that you'll see will make your jaw drop. And so we'll begin our first video and examining an entire race with our predictive charts. Our predictive charts is more like a bit of a misnomer. It sees more than it actually predicts. It's similar to seeing more from the air than being from the ground. We offer a true perspective of the land, of the horse's odds and probabilities, and thus we get a better understanding of what's really going on in a particular race. So in other words, if from a helicopter I see someone from around the corner and you're standing outside the coffee shop and you don't, doesn't make me Nostradamus. It just gives me better perspective than you have. We get this perspective from the use of our mathematics and our algorithms. Before we examine an entire race, let me quickly go over what the basic charts and their functions. Okay, so we have a few things going on here. We have the horse number, and we have the track odds, and we have our odds. OF is OddsForecaster odds. So, and then we have the two lines represented by the same colors here. You have your red line being the track odds, and you have the green line as ours. These stars are called PPA, and they are signaling the big spread in between what the crowd is thinking the odds are and what the true odds are. And that could signal a nice big overlay. And down here, we are tracking the minutes to post, as well as the negative minutes going into post. So, because most of the times they do go over the projected post time. And this is keeping track for you. All before they go into play. So very simple. That's a quick recap of what the chart is. It's very simple to interpret, but that's just a good quick recap. So let us take a look at an entire card. Okay, so the first thing that I suggest that you do when using this software is to first focus on the order. We have number 5 horse as being the first favorite, and the 8 being the second favorite as far as the crowd is concerned. And then we have a tied for a third on third and fourth as being the second and the ninth horse. So, and as you can see, our odds differ sometimes quite substantially. We'll get to those in a minute. But we'll start with, of course, the order that we just set. And now second, we're going to focus on the favorite. And appears to be a lot of volume being traded on the exchanges, and we'll focus on trading first when it comes to the favorite. When you're looking at the favorite, there's two things that you want to know. Is he real or is he fake? And what we do is help you determine what that is. The first thing you want to see on the favorite to determine whether he could possibly be real or fake is you want our line to be low. You want it to be equal or lower than the crowd. And in this case, it is not. So this one is showing us that it's a false favorite. And in this example, I would lay the favorite or focus on backing another horse. If you're betting to win, then I would say you would definitely leave this horse out and look for another contender, such as the number 2 or the 6, and we'll get into the reasons why. And they'll have a much better chance with much better odds. So, in this example, like we said, I'm convinced here that this is a false favorite. So, there could be many reasons for that. It could be anything from the horse is not in peak condition to the camp is saving her for a later race. This happens all the time. And that in this graph, it confirms that. And in comparison to number 2 horse, you could see that she is getting the money, whereas the crowd favorite is not. That is your big indicator, and we keep track for that for you throughout the whole time of the pre-race. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing the tracking of the odds. You're seeing the odds drop. They get down as low as 350, whereas the crowd was as high as 7. So you almost have a 2-to-1 spread with that. That alone is very interesting, especially for it being in the top 3 favorite lists. And that's where this is. And that's what you want to look for, because these are going to have the most liquidity, and they're going to be more stable, give you more money there as well to make good of the trade. So we have maintained a good spread. We have the PPA. So this is a really good contender that I would be looking for to back. And I would back that right before post and look to have him perform a lot better during the in-play race, and then cover that. And I would have on, you would, as a trader, you would have your offset, of course, you have your trailing stop, and you would fluctuate those of what you feel comfortable doing within your own trading personality. Now, there could be a lot of other things going on elsewhere, but for the purpose of this video, we want to take you through it step by step and find which event works for you, for the venue that you're trading, as well as your personality. So you have your order of odds, you have your favorite, you have your next contender, and now you're also looking for other standouts. And another standout that is very popular, that happens quite often, is the nosedives. The nosedives are really, really great for those who are looking to take a trade in play. In play, to me, offers the greatest opportunities. Why? Because you are trading information, and that's a lot different than trading noise, or you're trading different levels of that noise in pre-play. And what you'll see is a lot of support resistance, trend lines, and stuff like this that a lot of people are doing. And in that, of course, you have various types of manipulation going on as well. So where you can have the most bang for your buck is looking for these opportunities with these big spreads backed by the information through the algorithm that's showing you that this horse is a lot better than what the crowd is thinking. So they got a ton of money here to make this drop from 7 to 4. You can see these lines are 7, and how it drops down here to 4. That takes a lot of money to be able to do that. So much money, in fact, that is causing all these other horses, the 1, the 2, the 8, the 9, all to shift their odds higher. That's how much money that was. But it's not the kind of money that the crowd would see. It's only through the algorithm that we're able to see that. And in this case, the crowd didn't see where the camp bet a ton at the last minute. It still gave you plenty of time to put the bet in, and sometimes these happen early on. You have to look out for them. But these are great. These are easy money as far as I'm concerned. It's about going in and see, this are track odds, but Betfair, there could be 15 to 1. And if you're doing that and you're giving yourself enough offset and you give a trailing stop, you can remove some of that emotion and let the profits run until it gets to that 4 level, which it should. And you want to watch for these. And these events happen every day, every venue, in every country. We've tried them anywhere from the UK to Australia to Canada, the US. It just depends on what venue you're comfortable with and the type of liquidity that offers you, that fits in with your trading program. And you don't have to take my word for it. Try it for free anytime. Send me an email. We'll make sure that you get any track you want. You can use any email. We don't sell emails. We're not into that. It's just a way for you to log in. You set up it's free to register. No information is needed other than that. You set up your password and you're ready to go. But with these videos, we'll also be offering a free track in every country for the remaining of the week and throughout the weekend. We encourage you guys to come by and check it out for free. Learn something new. You got questions, let us know, and we'll answer them right away. We have some really good guys here, myself. We all answer emails all the time. We're responsive with that, and maybe some of your questions will be on our next video. So take a look out for some of these things. This example's on our website on how it works. You just go to our website here, you hit the menu, and here it is, how it works, and it'll bring you right here. And you could see that, you could study that. When you do the free trial, just sit back and watch and check it out, and you'll see how some of these horses really perform a whole lot better than what the crowd anticipated. And if you're using tight offsets, you're really controlling your risk to reward potential there as well, because you're not trading for a couple of ticks. You're really looking for points, and that's what really makes a difference. So come on by, give it a try. Until then, hey, good luck and have fun.